Americans rush to file their taxes with Uncle Sam by Tuesday. Some are using tax day to urge President Trump to release his own tax returns, an issue that's followed him since the campaign trail. About 150 tax day marches are planned in cities across the country today. Washington began its march just moments ago. New York City's will begin in just about an hour from now. It's in Bryant Park, and that's where we find our own Bryan Llenas. Hi, Bryan.
Hi, Liz. Well, that's right. Some 150 cities are having these tax day marches. This is supposed to be the largest anti-Trump protest movement since the Women's March back on Inauguration Day. That's what organizers are hoping for around the country. Just take a look here at Bryant Park. It is just sort of beginning preparations here. And really what they're asking for is they're demanding that President Trump release his tax returns. They want to make sure that he realizes, and the White House realizes, that this is not an issue that they are going to forget. They want these tax returns because they believe it's an issue of transparency. They want to know whether or not he has any conflicts of interest. Of course, the White House has consistently said with this that they can't release the tax returns because he is under audit. And again, remember, Kellyanne Conway said just a few months ago that they weren't going to release the tax returns because President Trump was elected, and therefore people just don't really care about this issue. Well, therein lies why we have today the tax day marches. Organizers want the White House and the country to know that Americans do care about this issue. In fact, a Quinnipiac University poll says that 68% of Americans want President Trump to release his tax returns. Also, pay attention to the day. Today is tax day, the traditional drop-dead deadline to get your tax returns in, April 15th. This year it's on Tuesday because of the holiday weekend. But it's also the 8th anniversary of the Tea Party movement. And therefore, you can also be expecting some pro-Trump rallies in Colorado Springs as well as in Berkeley, California. So we'll be taking a look at perhaps some clashes that could happen today. Of course, we don't want that, but that's something we're going to be taking a look at. Some pro-Trump rallies that could be there to show the support for the president. Again, this is an issue that is also going to be rearing its head as the talk about tax reform continues. Remember, the Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says that President Trump not releasing his tax returns will make tax reform, a bipartisan issue, much harder. So again, all of this in play as we look to see how these tax day marches will really carry out around the country in some 150 cities today. Elizabeth?
All right, we'll keep an eye on Bryan Llenas reporting live. Thank you so much, Bryan.